Alright guys, so to start off with, make sure you have a dark background, and it doesn't matter if you are creating some artwork and you have a lighter background. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be dark, but here in this video I'm using a dark background just to show you guys. So just don't worry about the brushes and stuff like that. I'm just creating this star just to show you guys how to create a glow for an element. You can use any brush of your choice, and I also increased stabilizer for this brush. Now what you want to do is, any element you want to add glow to, you want that element to be in white color. And as you guys just saw, I duplicated the layer and I enabled alpha lock on the duplicated layer. Now we are going to be filling this layer with the color we want the glow to be in, right? So I am using this sky blue kind of color, and I actually fill the whole star in with this color. Now what you want to do is you want to just release the alpha lock and just blur the whole element. Now once you blur the whole element, just pick up the smudge brush and smudge the element out. So the goal here is to kind of increase the size of the star a little bit so that it looks like the glow is kind of spreading out, as you guys can see right here. And I'm also kind of going over the edges of the glow to kind of smudge those out, as the goal here is that the edges of the glow should be effortless and should be blending with the background. And so that is why I'm kind of going back and forth between the blur tool and the smudge tool. Now just duplicate that glow layer once again, and the layer underneath I actually increased its size because I wanted the glow to spread out a lot more, and I also decreased the opacity of that layer because it was too much. So it's on you, it's up to you how you want the glow to be. So kind of play around with opacity, smudge tool, and the blur tool. Now I'm going back to the main layer of the glow, and I actually changed the layer mode to add, and you can also change the layer mode to color dodge if you want to, but I like add because it actually really adds that glow kind of effect to the whole layer. And I also kind of played around with the opacity as it was looking too much and it was too bright. So as you guys can see, just looking really nice. And now you guys can see why I actually used white color initially to create the element, just because it looks as if it's so bright that you cannot really see any color, but you just only see white color. I hope this is making sense. So right now here I am just refining the edges of the glow, and it's up to you how you want to refine it. You are basically kind of done with it, but I actually decided to increase the size of the base layer of the glow a little bit more, and I also adjusted its opacity. I increased its opacity because it was too low, and I also decreased the opacity of the layer above it, where I changed the layer mode to add. So that's how you actually pretty much add glow to any element that you want to on Ibis Paint. And I will also show you guys how the glow lighting should affect other elements and how the light should hit other elements if you have those in your artwork, but I will do it in another tutorial. But for this one, I really hope you like this really quick and mini tutorial. If you did, give this big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.